toward kickoff here in Music City. This is Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Pollard. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. The throw there on 2nd down is going to be incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whenever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down, and these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Now, familiar face. Welcome back to Tennessee's second all-time leading rusher. It's Derrick Henry. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown Cincinnati. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. after the touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Chindike. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch.